We're on day 12, chapter 12 of my Immortal quarantine reading. Thank you for joining me. This is a hell of a chapter. It's really fucking long and I can barely read a single word that is spelled. General content warnings apply, silly depictions of self-harm and whatnot. Anyway, let's get right into it because again, it's a really long chapter and I have some much needed video chat therapy happening in about 25 minutes. So, let's go ahead and do this thing. My Immortal, chapter 12. Oh shit, where is it? Okay, here we go. My Immortal, chapter 12. Author's note. Stop the ang, okay? Hargrid is a pedo too. A lot of people in American schools are like that, and I wanted to address the issue. How do you know Snap Aunt Christian? Plus, Hargrid isn't really in love with Ebony. That was Cedric, okay? I was about to slit my wrists again with the silver knife that Drago had given me in case anything happened to him. He told me to use it valiantly against an enemy, but I knew that we must both go together. No! I thought it was Hairgrid, but it was Vampire. He started to scream. OMFG, no! My scar hurts! And then his eyes rolled up. You could only see his red whites. I stopped. How did you know? I saw it, and my scar turned into the black lightning bolt. No! I ran up closer. I thought you didn't have a scar anymore, I shouted. I do, but Diabolo changed it into a pentagram for me, and I always cover it up with foundation, he said back. Anyway, my scar hurt, and it turned back into the lightning bolt. Save me! Then I had a vision of what was happening to Draco. Voldemort has him in bondage. Anyway, I was in the school nurse's office now, recovering from my slit wrists. Snap and Lupin and Harrid were there too. They were going to St. Mango's after they recovered because they were pedophiles, and you can't have those fucking pervs teaching in school with a lot of hot girls. Dumbledore had constipated the Cydio camera they took of me naked. I put up my middle finger at them. Anyway, Harrid came into my hospital bed holding a bouquet of pink roses. Ennaby, I need to tell you something, he said in a V-serious voice, giving me the roses. Fuck off, I told him. You know I fucking hate the color pink anyway, and I don't like fucked up preps like you. I snapped. Hargrid had been mean to me before for being gothic. No, Ennaby, Hargrid said. Those are not roses. What are they, goths too, you poser prep? I asked, because I was angry that he bought me pink roses. I saved your life, he yelled angrily. No, you didn't, I replied. You saved me from getting a Paris Hilton P video made from your shower scene and being viewed by Snap and Lupin, who masturbated. See, is that spelled wrong? It is. To it, he added silently. Whatever, I yelled angrily. He pointed his wand at the pink roses. These aren't roses. He suddenly looked at them with an evil look in his eye and muttered, well, if you wanted honestly, that's all you had to say. That's not a spell, that's an MCR song, I corrected him wisely. I know, I was just warming up my vocal cords. Then he screamed, Petulus Marengo mi cringy romancio. For all you cool gothic MCR fans out there, that is a tribute, especially for Raven. I love you, girl. Imo noto okoyo. And then the roses turned into a huge black flame floating in the middle of the air, and it was black. Now I knew he wasn't a prep. Okay, I believe you. Now WTF is Draco. Hairgrid rolled his eyes. I looked into the balls of flame, but I could see nothing. You see, Ennaby, Dumbledore said, watching the two of us watching the flame. To see what is in the flames. Haha, you reviewers, flames, get it. You must find yourself first, Kay. I have found myself, okay, you mean old man? Hargrid yelled. Dumbledore looked shocked. I guess he didn't have a headache, or else he would have said something back. Hairgrid stormed off back into his bed. You're a liar, Professor Dumbledore. I'm sorry, you are a liar, Prof. Dumbledore. Anyway, when I got better, I went upstairs and put on a black leather mini dress that was all ripped on the ends with lace on it. There was some corset stuff on the front. Then I put on black fishnets and black high-heeled boots with pictures of Billy Joe Armstrong on them. I put my hair all around me so I looked like Samara from The Ring. If you don't know who she is, you're a prep, so fuck off. And I put on blood red lipstick, black eyeliner, and black lip gloss. You look quiet, girl, Bloody Mary said sadly. Fangs, get it? You do too, I said sadly too, but I was still upset. I slit both my wrists, feeling totally depressed, and I sucked all the blood. I cried again in my bathroom and put the shades up on so Snap and Lupin couldn't spy on me this time. I went to some classes. Vampire was in the hair of magical magic creatures. He looked all depressed because Draco had disappeared, and he had used to be in love with Draco. He was sucking some blood from a Hufflepuff. Hi, he said in a depressed way. Hi back, I said in a wheezed way. We both looked at each other for some time. Harry had beautiful red gothic eyes, so much like Draco's. Then we jumped on each other and started screwing each other. Stop it now, you horny simpletons, shouted Professor McGoggle, who was watching us, and so was everyone else. Vampire, you fucker, I said, slapping him. Stop trying to screw me. You know I loved Draco, I shouted, and then ran away angrily. Just then he started to scream, Oh, Muchie, no! My scar hurts! And then his eyes rolled up. You could only see his red whites. No, I ran up closer. I thought you didn't have a scar anymore, I shouted. I do, but Diabolo changed it into a pentagram for me, and I always cover it up with foundation, he said back. Anyway, my scar hurt. Then I had a vision of what was happening to Draco. Voldemort has him in bondage. Special thanks to Raven, my gothic blood sister. WTF, you're supposed to writ this. Hey, Raven, do you know where my sweater I? Wow, that was some riveting stuff. Thanks for sticking with me with that very, very long chapter. I did not see the twist in the end coming. The twist in the end of it being the same thing that was at the beginning. Anyway, don't let being good hold you back. Make bad art. Shouldn't touch my face.